Up everyone, it's your girl Gelbeauty-87 here, aka Grace, and today we're going to do another fragrance dupes video. So I know God is a woman is on sale right now during 21 days of beauty at Ulta, so I figured I'd give you all a dupe video to see if it's even worth 50% off, because I found a dupe at Five Below for, you guessed it, $5. So I figured we could try them out side by side and see how they wear throughout the day, and hopefully this goes up before the sale or the day of the sale, so you can have an idea of if it's worth picking up or not, or if it'd be better off just buying the $5 version. If you like videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. I've done one before. I did one on a Kylie dupe. They have one for Yum Pistachio Gelato. If you all remember that video, I did a dupe comparing those. And I have another Kylie one coming soon. They have Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar in dupes. So I will be doing that one coming soon, but this one was more high priority since the sale is already going on, so I wanted to get it done first. But I do a ton of fragrance content. If you're new to my channel, I have done 2 videos on the new Sol de Janeiro body mist. I have done 2 videos on Nosy. I did their body mist, and then they so kindly gifted me their fragrances in PR. And then I've done 2 on Snif, because I am a Snif ambassador. So I did Spray Tan and Sweet Tooth. So if you like fragrance videos, this is definitely a place for you. If you like a good makeup video as well, I do a few makeup content here and there. I mainly focus on fragrance and eyeshadow lately, but I have done a couple of videos on Tower 28. They so kindly gifted me some PR, so I did those 2. And then I recently did one on LYS, as they so kindly gifted me some PR as well. If you like a good fashion video and you wonder where my fashion shorts with, if you are one of the older people who's popping back in, hello again. They went over to my fashion channel. It's Fashion with Gelbeauty-87. You can head on over there and check out all the fashion videos I have done. If you'd like to see even more content from me, check the membership down below. I have a live that I do every Sunday with my members, and they pick the eyeshadow palettes they want for the week and the color stories that I should do, and then they get a video every single day. I also do vlogs, cooking videos, and glimpses into my everyday life. So when I go to like events for things, like I went to the YouTubers Creators event earlier this year, they got to see that. I went to a Snif event last year, they got to see that. So whenever I go to like events or fun things, I take them along for the ride. So check that out down below if you're interested. Now let's get into this video. So I put the original fragrance on this side. God is a Woman from Ariana. So let's see what it smells like. Hopefully I had the notes pop up over here. To me, it was definitely a unique and interesting smell. Now, it's not necessarily my cup of tea when it comes to perfume. I heard somebody say that it smelled like grape mentholated cough syrup to them. I wouldn't say it's that bad, but it's definitely not my kind of scent. But I feel like it's giving more of an earthy vibe, if you will. Again, I don't know what the notes say here, but I feel like it gives more of an earthy vibe. Whereas the Five Below one is, let's see. I feel like I actually like the Five Below a little better. I feel like it's a little bit softer and a little bit sweeter. Ariana's is a little bit too earthy for my personal liking. So, but it does have a similarity to it. All of the ones I have tried from Five Below so far, this is only the second one, they have similarities to the original fragrance. They're just not as either potent or don't have as many scents in them, so it doesn't give as much of a layered and similar scent to that fragrance, because since it's a $5 fragrance, you gotta think it's only like 2 or 3 ingredients in it. Like the Kylie one had 3 ingredients in it, whereas y'all know Yum Pistachio Gelato has about 6 or 7 to it. So you do have to keep that in mind. There's only gonna be like 2 to 3 scents normally in these fragrances, so it's just something to keep in mind. Just something to keep in mind. But yeah, so I don't know. It gives a nice softer version of whatever the notes were in here, because I don't have the notes for that here. I might have took a video clip that I can insert here for the picture, in the picture, whatever, for you all to see. Or maybe I can check Five Below's website and see if they have it. I'm not exactly sure, but I will try to find the notes for you, make sure I put them up here. But I don't know, like, neither one of them are my cup of tea, but it's like, I feel like Ariana's has more, like, you know, more scent to it, as weird as that is, like, because it has more notes in it. It's giving a more variety of scent, and it's giving I don't know, it's giving a little bit more strong and earthy, as opposed to like the kind of subtle semi-earthy sweetness I feel like I get from the Five Below, if that makes sense to you. But yeah, I'm gonna go off camera, get my life in order. It is I put these on at like, I want to say 11 o'clock, so I will come back and see you all at, I think, 7:30 hopefully. But So far, I'm not a fan of either one of the fragrances, to be honest. But if I had to pick, I would still pick Ariana's just because I feel like I get more of a scent from it. Whereas I feel like the one from Five Below is very soft. And the one from Five Below is called Adriana's Goddess. As opposed to, you know, like Goddess Woman, obviously. But it's close enough to where you would know. Now, with the packaging of the fragrance itself, you wouldn't know. But based upon it being called Adriana, I feel like we all get that it's Ariana, not Adriana. Anyway, like I said, I will check in with you all later on tonight. I probably won't have any makeup on still because I still have to go run some more errands, but I'll talk to you later. Okay, y'all, so I'm back and it's super late. So what happened was I'm not used to having, like, videos to be done so early. So I forgot about this video completely, and then I came in the kitchen to do something, and I was like, crap, you're supposed to wrap up that video. So we are super late to this, just FYI. So if it doesn't smell like anything, it's kind of my own fault because we're supposed to end this at 7. But, like, I feel like early on, I told you all it wasn't giving that much anyway. And it didn't pick up, obviously. It just declined. So, it wasn't giving a whole lot. And it's probably still not giving a whole lot. But let's see. Okay, so I can still smell Goddess Woman on me just fine. The other one I can still smell as well. But I smell, like, probably, like, that much. Even when I put my nose to my arm like this, I have to go in and try to get just that little bit that I can smell. So I would definitely say the longevity is not here. I did 2 sprays on this side, and I only did 1 spray of Ariana's, but I could still smell it. So I feel like that tells you everything you need to know. However, if you're on a budget and you don't like the kind of earthy scent that Goddess Woman has, that I put up in the notes earlier, then I feel like you would enjoy the one from Adriana's Goddess a lot better, because it does give a more sweeter version of this fragrance than the traditional earthy scent that I feel like Ariana's has in the original one. So just something to keep in mind. I can't think of anything to pair this with. Let me double check. I don't know, maybe like Carousel from Brown Girl Jane, or maybe like Dear Skye from Ellis Brooklyn. You might like to pair with Goddess Woman if you like those kind of earthy scents, because I feel like adding those will give it a little sweet element to it. As usual, it's me. I'm going to try to sweeten it up because I just don't like it the way it is. It's not giving. I'm not living. I'm not impressed. I am impressed with the longevity of this fragrance though, because I literally sprayed like 1 spray. I didn't do my normal 2 sprays, and the fact that I can still smell it with 1 spray, bravo to them. But I don't like the notes in it. Like, I don't know what it is about the notes in this. They're just not doing it for me. So there's that. The notes in the Dupe one are the ones that are kind of doing it for me a little bit better. I don't know what's up with that or why I like those better. I just know that I do like them better, and I kind of recommend that one if you're like me and like a sweeter fragrance, because I feel like you're gonna like that one a whole lot better than you're like Ariana's. I told you all earlier, like, some girl told me it smelled like grape cough medicine to her, and I'm like, it doesn't smell like that to me, but it definitely doesn't give off the scent of I want this, I need this, I need to have this fragrance in my collection. It definitely does not give that at all. But you know, that is what it is. I'm really trying to think of some other fragrances that I could think of to pair this with. But it just, I don't know, because it's so earthy, I can't think of anything in my collection that I feel like would go well with it. Maybe you could try it with Nosy's 12. I don't know if it would work with that well though, because they both kind of already have that earthy woodsiness to it. I feel like that would just kind of give it more of a fruity type scent to it that I feel like it's lacking. Because right now to me it gets more floral, like musky, like earthy to it. It doesn't have like any sort of real sweetness to it, so maybe that could help with the sweetness with the raspberry, but I feel like that already has earthiness to it, so I feel like if anything that would just make it a little more earthier. So I don't know if that's necessarily the best recommendation to have when it comes to this fragrance, but alas. Let me try again. Cause it's like I really want to like it, because it's like I like all the ones I've tried from her so far, but this one is just not, I don't know, it's not doing it for me. Like, it's just not doing it for me personally. You can comment down below and let me know, have you tried it and if you like it, because I like, what do I have, Mod Vanilla or Vanilla Mod, and then I have the Rim Cherry Eclipse. Those are the only 2 I have from her, and I did try the Plush Vanilla, and I feel like that's really nice. So maybe her Plush Love could go with this pretty nicely and help sweeten it up a little bit as well, perhaps. I don't know, because again, I feel like it would just be sweet and earthy, and it depends on what your fragrance preference is. I'm a warm, sweet gourmand girl. If you all were not aware, those are the type of fragrances I like. I occasionally like a fruity floral. And I mean every once in a full moon, I can get down with a fragrance like this that's more like a earthy or what do they call it, fresh solar scent, if you will. Every once in a while I can get down with something like that, but as a general rule, I don't like fragrances like this, and this one to me is no exception. Now with the Adriana one, I feel like those same two scents I named would go with them pretty well. However, I can think of some other things off the bat that I would put with it. Like I would put Sundays in Rio with that. I would put Chorizo number 40 with that, because that one already has a sweeter element to it. So those are some of the things I could think of that you can add to it. But those are all the thoughts and all the things I could think of for the most part to go with it. Let me double check, because with hers, I feel like it's easier for me to find more things to pair with it. Like, I feel like Illicit Green from, I don't remember if that's Valentino. Yeah, Valentino, I believe it is. The Born in Roma Valentino, the green one. I feel like that could go really good with this fragrance. That might go good with the original God is a Woman as well. So I'm just trying to think of things that I could possibly layer it with for people who like scents like I do. Because on its own, I can tell you now, you're not going to like it. But that's pretty much all I have. I really tried to think of some combinations that I thought would pair nicely with it for you to try if you were interested in trying it, because I didn't want it to be a total bummer or waste video. But I don't know, it's just not doing it for me, and I'm not impressed. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful in some way. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below for more content from me, and you can check